In the vast history of cinema, martial arts, and human potential, one name blazes brighter than most: Bruce Lee. Known as the Dragon, he was more than a martial artist, more than an actor. He was a revolutionary force that changed the world forever. The spark of a dragon. Born in San Francisco on November 27, 1940, during the Year of the Dragon, Lee Jun-fan came into the world with fire in his destiny. Raised in Hong Kong, Bruce was introduced to show business early through his father's career in opera and film. But fame wasn't handed to him. He was a child of two worlds, East and West, and often found himself torn between cultures, expectations, and identities. That tension would become the very fuel that shaped his mission, to build bridges where others saw boundaries. A fighter with vision. As a teenager, Bruce got into fights on the rough streets of Hong Kong. To defend himself, he began training in Wing Chun under the legendary Ip Man. But Bruce's curiosity wouldn't let him settle into any single style. He believed that traditional martial arts were too rigid, too formal, too trapped in the past. So, when he moved to America at age 18, he brought with him a vision: to reinvent martial arts not as a fixed system, but as a living, adaptable way of life. From this vision, Jeet Kune Do, the way of the intercepting fist, was born. Hollywood, walls and breakthroughs. Bruce Lee dazzled everyone he met: his speed, his charisma, his confidence. But in 1960s Hollywood, an Asian man couldn't be a leading man. Bruce was told his accent was too strong. He was offered minor roles, often stereotypical. He knew he had more to offer. So he went back to Hong Kong, where he didn't just make movies, he shattered records. The Big Boss, 1971. Fist of Fury, 1972. Way of the Dragon, 1972, where he fought Chuck Norris in the Coliseum. Enter the Dragon, 1973, his final and most legendary film. These weren't just action flicks. They were statements of pride, empowerment, and revolution. Bruce made it cool to be Asian. He showed the world that strength came in all shapes and colors. A mind like water. Bruce's greatness didn't just come from his fists, it came from his mind. He read philosophy, psychology, and religion. He wrote his own thoughts in notebooks, journals, and letters. He trained harder, studied deeper, and pushed further than most could imagine. He believed in efficiency over tradition, truth over style, and adaptability over formality. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. You put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. This wasn't just about fighting, it was a metaphor for life. A life cut short, a legend that grew. On July 20, 1973, Bruce Lee died suddenly at the age of 32. The cause remains controversial, and the shock was felt across continents. A man in his prime, gone too soon. But legends don't die, they transform. Bruce Lee became a myth, a symbol, a movement. His name became synonymous with excellence, self-mastery, and